And welcome back to Worsley Bees. Rob here from South Worsley, Southern Ontario. It's a sad time right now. A lot of people have been losing their bees across the entire world. The US has been particularly hard hit. And as you can see, maybe, I lost this hive, which was the swarm I caught last year. Actually, no, this was one I did a split with. This was a split. And the one here, which was a swarm, that they both perished. And the bees were all on the bottom board. A couple of photographs here for your viewing displeasure. And this hive here, I'm not really sure. I have put hive alives on all three of these. These definitely do have some bees. I don't know how many, but there are bees alive in there. There's bees on the front here, so they've been dragging some dead bees out. That's since I was out here last. Same as this one, there's a couple of dead bees there since I was last here. So there's some activity going on here. I don't see any activity here. I see the bees up on the hive alives on these two, but not that one yet. So today I'm going to have a look in there, see if they need a new hive alive. I'm going to use this stick to pull out any dead bees on the bottom board, and I am going to put my veil on and everything because I got stung last time, like just a few weeks ago. From this hive, one got me, and from this hive, one got me on the arm and on the hand. So that all being said, I hope your hives are doing well this winter. It's just it's part of beekeeping. You do lose bees, so you just have to accept it, and hopefully these two flourish. And we'll have a look in here. I didn't think I saw masses of bees on the bottom board when I was sweeping out before, but this will get me right to the back. So let's take a look. We'll do this one, and this one, and then that one. Alright, so we'll take the top off of this hive and see how they're doing, see if they're still in there, see if they've been eating the hive alive, and how far they're getting into it. Okay, so they're still on the hive alive. They haven't finished it. There's still more there. Let's get you in for a As you can see, there's bees feeding on the hive alive. They're about, I don't know, maybe a quarter, maybe a third through that hive alive. So that's good to see. So I'm going to close the lid up on this. That's all I need to see. Okay, the lid is on and secure. Nothing can blow away. I'm just going to remove the entrance reducer, and we'll poke this in one side and try and sweep out any dead bees. Just so they don't have to do it themselves, save them some work. They're not going to want dead bees in there. So if I don't do it, they're going to have to use the energy to do it themselves. I'd rather they save their energy for doing more important things, like raising brood. So that to me doesn't look like a dead out. That's a fairly normal amount of bees to be dead in the bottom. But it's definitely good to get them off that bottom board. Now I do have a screen bottom board on this one. And there's a solid board underneath the screen. Now it's going to be time really soon to do an oxalic acid treatment to get on top of those mites. Now I did oxalic acid and Formic Pro treatments last year. Seemed to serve me quite well. It's 30 degrees today, so it's kind of freezing. The bees are not coming to bother me today. They're not coming out. There's a good few in here. All right, that's good. So there's maybe 300, 400 bees there. We'll get rid of those. So now they don't have to worry about that. And I'll put the entrance reducer back in because the numbers are less than they will be in the summer, hopefully. All right, so we're going to take the lid off of this one. And see what's going on. Now they are eating, but they haven't eaten a lot. They haven't eaten a lot at all. A very, very small amount, so it could be a very, very small amount of bees that are in here. Or they still have lots of resources and they just are taking them as well as the honey. I'll just lift the back up. It's not super heavy. It's not that heavy, so try and get this back on. This was a homemade effort that I did for insulating around the edges. It's not very good actually. I find even these black ones, they're very, very tight and they're hard to get on and they don't sit properly, so I don't know, maybe foam board is the better way to go. But having seen that, I'm going to put the cover back on. And sweep some bees out from underneath. Let's see what we've got here. So I've got the entrance reducer on here. Oh, the bees are coming out to see me. Hello, bees. That's good. That's a sign that they're hopefully healthy. Maybe I don't need to bother them today. Because they were right ready to come out and see me. Yep, I think I'm just going to leave them be. Because I'm just going to annoy them. They're not being aggressive, they're just wondering what I'm doing. Although I'm sure they probably would sting me if they had a chance. Come on, girls. Just go relax. Now I am having a hard time getting the entrance reducer because there's so many bees. Now this is the hive that was struggling with beetles last year. I had a heck of a time with this hive with beetles. So this is telling me that they're strong coming out of winter. So that's good. That's a really good sign. They're not stinging. They're just coming to say hi. So I'm going to leave them alone. The one that's my biggest concern is the last hive. Okay, so this is the last hive to check. Let's just take a look on the top board, because when I looked last weekend, I haven't got into the hives. I've just taken the lids off to give them Hive Alive and just to see if I see bees at the top. This one I haven't seen any activity yet. These guys are feeding each other or something. Okay. Still no sign. No sign that they've touched this. Looking down here, I see nothing. They haven't touched the sugar. So my concern is that this is a dead out, but I don't know yet. I'm guessing I'll know soon when I start trying to sweep dead bees out from underneath. So there's I don't really feel anything back there. There's a few dead bees. There's some dead bees, but I wouldn't say a lot. Yeah, I wouldn't say that there's less bees in here than the one over there. Less dead bees, I should say. So I'm going to put the entrance reducer back on. I'm going to lift up the back of the hive just to kind of get an idea of how heavy it is. It's pretty heavy. That's got a lot of weight to it. I wonder if I can hear them. Not that my hearing's that great. I don't really hear them. I'm almost tempted just to take the top cover off just to have a quick peek. I think I'm going to do that. Just to have a quick look in the inner cover on top of the hive. Oh no. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. There was a very small cluster just here. Well, I think it's time to remove this. Because I got a feeling that this is a dead out. Shit. Okay, I'm going to just not suggested to do this, but is it possible that they got so weak? Because it's got a lot of weight to it, and that's the same thing that happened with the other two hives that were dead outs. There was a lot of resources still in there. There's no bees in there. There's no bees. What a shame. So this is a dead out. That's 3 of my 5 hives. Looks like I might have some wax moth issues in the top box. I don't know where all the bees are, because with a dead out normally you still see a lot of bees. Yeah, we got some wax moth issues here, right here. plenty of pollen, honey. What a shame. I don't know what happened with that frame. Wax moth here. They can really decimate the comb. This outside frame, holy moly. That's all destroyed by, I believe, wax moth. What a shame. I just don't know where the bees are. I know the other hives, there were still lots of bees in there. Oh, that's heavy. That top box is heavy. Again, honey, pollen, wax moth. Damned wax moth, they're absolutely horrible. What a shame. So, I mean, honey, pollen, there's one bee. One bee. No wax moth on this frame. There's a little bit of brood there that's obviously dead. There's a bee coming out of a cell with his tongue out. Didn't make it. Honey and pollen, a little bit of dead brood. No wax moth there. Again, they've all got honey and pollen. Lots of resources. Honey and pollen. Open comb. There was room there. One dead bee. It's like they left. Where could they go? I'm going to lift off this frame, this box off of the bottom board and see what the bottom board looks like. What do I see? There's not that many bees. There's beetles, there's quite a few beetles. I would say there's probably about 20 beetles. They're all dead. That's a small dead out. So that's the situation in Woodsley bees. We have two hives. One seems pretty strong. The other one's doing okay. It's really not, I don't know yet. We're gonna find out as the spring weather approaches. Right now it's like I said, March 7th. It's 30 degrees, 33 degrees, somewhere like that. And 3 of my 5 hives confirmed to be dead outs. So I hope you're having better luck than I am coming into spring, and hopefully we got some nice weather and the bees can bounce back, and splits and things like that. Hopefully that's doable. We'll have to find out. So take care, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Hopefully I'll get more videos out in the coming months, and hopefully things improve. We'll see. Take care, bye now.